Hey everybody, welcome to another installment of Brad Cook Stuff American Edition! That's right, I'm still in the States, and I am still cooking. So, this week, I thought I would make some soup. I've got one ingredient that I brought back from Japan, and a bunch of ingredients here that are either a little more difficult or nearly impossible to get back in Japan. So, it's gonna be kind of a hybrid soup. Anyway, let's take a look and see what we're working with this week. So this is what we're working with. We have a pouch of my favorite broth, Negishio, that I brought all the way back from Japan. In addition, we've got some sweet Italian sausage, a potato, some dry beans my mother still had lying around, some green onions, that's right, the small ones, not the giant leeks I get in Japan, some celery, and a hatch chili. That's right, we're going to add a little bit of a chili in this one. Anyway, let's start with the beans. All right, so I put the beans into the broth first. We're going to need to cook these for a while to get them nice and soft. All right, the beans are boiling, and they already smell pretty good. There's a reason I keep using this broth. So we're going to cover them up. All right, it's been about an hour. Let's go ahead and check on the beans here. You know what? I think those might be done. Excellent. Let's go ahead and chop up some vegetables. So I have one hatch chili, one potato, 2 small green onions, and a stalk of celery. I think that'll probably be enough. All my vegetables are chopped. Let's dump them in with the beans. All right, that is a lot of stuff in my one pouch of broth. So this may end up being more of a stew than a soup. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to that sweet Italian sausage. So here's how we're making the meatballs. I'm using a 1 teaspoon measuring spoon and just scooping out small balls of it from half of the package of sweet Italian sausage. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and finish up what I got here. That's 24 meatballs. We're going to fry them up in some oil and dump them into the ever-thickening soup. All right, that's all 24 in the pan. We're going to brown them up. I think those are done. Let's dump them in with everything else. Everything's mixed in. We're going to turn the heat back on and cook this a little bit longer. All right, and the last thing we're going to put in here is a bay leaf. That's right. Get a little extra flavor in there. All right, man, that's long enough. I'm hungry. It's time for dinner. All right, moment of truth. I have Negishio broth with dry beans, celery, green onion, a hatch green chili, and a potato, and a little bay leaf, plus some sweet Italian sausage, all right? So, I mean, this smells amazing. Honest to God, with all the ingredients in here, there's no way that this could smell bad. But, how does it taste? Let's see. Okay, this is excellent. I mean, between the beans and the sausage, it's nice and hearty. You've got all of those vegetables in there. It's not really spicy, but it definitely does have a very strong flavor. And it smells amazing. Honest to God, if anybody were walking by right now and I had this blowing out the window, they might come to the door to investigate. Let's go ahead and have another bite of this. There you go. Smell this. This is piping hot. It is fresh off the stove. All right, I'm pleasantly surprised. I really didn't think it would turn out this well. And because I'm home, my mother decided that she would make her famous buttery biscuits, which I cannot make because I don't have an oven. But these things are also amazing. Let's give it a try here. Absolutely the perfect compliment. This is really a pleasant surprise. I mean, I knew it was going to be good. I didn't expect it to turn out quite this well. The problem with this is that I'm using a Japanese ingredient and a bunch of American ingredients, and some of these things cannot be purchased in the opposite countries. So this is kind of a hybrid soup or stew or whatever we want to call it. Anyway, as you can see, I got plenty of this left, and this is my dinner tonight, as well as my mother's dinner tonight. And I got a bunch left on the stove, so I can have leftovers later on. So as always, I appreciate you guys stopping in, and we will see you in the next video.